How we doing, everybody? We feeling all right? All right. We're here. Welcome. What do we got here tonight? I see Mineral Area Gamers Union. Welcome. Chris Cass, Gobbler, Mochi, True Yellow Dart, Autumn Harvest. Fantastic. Great stuff. Welcome, everybody. I also forgot I got some memberships to gift before the end of the month. I got to get, hey, TK Tiger Cat, Meowdy. Welcome, everybody. So, listen, I'm kind of frustrated. I'm 5 games away, man. I think I might just want to do it. Hey, what's up, Gobbler? Gobbler, Cobbler. I can't say your other nickname anymore. They burned me for it. Abomination, there he is. He is the one that thwips. I kind of just want to hit M. Before we even try anything, I kind of just want to hit Big M. Like, I'm really at that point where I'm sick of sitting right on the edge, and I just want to do it already, you know? Like, just get it done. Even where there's more than 20 single mythics in the set. Yeah, we might push M real quick. If I can get it done in an hour, that's enough time to make a thing. If we go backwards, we'll do what we do, but we'll try to just hit it right now. Ops goes first. I might, honestly, I'm so bored of this, and there's 5 days left, I might fucking hit mono red or something really aggressive. I don't know. We got an echo or something? No? Do it. Just live your dreams. Boom. Alex Fisher, it's okay if you're number 1. You're number 1 in my book, Alex. And that's what's important. Boom. Okay. Vivi, I don't know. Vivi is it. I just thinking about just an aggro green. I mean an aggro red. Or maybe even a green landfall. You know. So we're gonna do this. I'm not running artifacts. I'd rather be dead than run artifacts. If you ever see me get on here and be like, hey guys, I'm running Azorius artifacts, aliens have invaded it and taken over my body. And I've become like a skinwalker. You've got to watch out for that because that's likely what's happened. Yeah, it's not fucking happening. Boom. Let's put down Strategic Betrayal. Okay, so we're going to hold steady. Hopefully he doesn't kill anything. Hopefully he lets it go. If we hit Rush of Dread for half his life and then swing in, we're good to go. I'd like him to completely tap out here and think that he's good on the kickback. Manowar elves. There he goes. All right. We're going to do this. There we go. Yeah, no, yeah. If I'm running like, hey guys, check out my artifact bounce deck, something's gone wrong. I'm having, you need to call like an ambulance or something. I'm having like an occlusion or like a stroke or something. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Neat trick with the tiny bones. Hey, what's up, Kates and Kittens? Christmas, how you doing, man? Don Wiggles, welcome. Ops goes first. I'd love to go first one of these days. I'd love it. I think it'd be cool. Boom. I think we hit with removal. We'll try Villainy next, I think. It's not good against control, it's good against creature decks. Boom. We flooded a little bit here. We need one less mana. We don't need to draw any more mana. I think we got to do it right now. Okay. You gotta put 2 mana down. You didn't really have a good play there. Okay. Sunset Saboteur. Guten Nacht. You ran a PDH at an LGS? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't need any more fucking, I don't need any more mana here, guys. They manned me to death. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. 33% chances guaranteed, works every time. Guaranteed every time. PDH is Pauper Commander. LGS is Local Game Store. Alright, what's he gonna do? Nothing? That's 8 damage on the board right there. Next turn is... Give it to you. Boom. Down to 12. Next would be 10. Hopefully we just draw a fucking instant win card. That would be really nice. I don't think he can kill me right now. There's Mossborg Pump. He has to kill me next turn. So it's basically top deck hero time. It's top deck hero time. We're either going to top deck hero this shit or we're not. We'll see. Probably going to... No, it won't be a man. I'll top deck hero it. I'll top deck hero it. No worries. I like that you're switching languages a whole lot tonight. A mineral area from German to Spanish, etc. and so forth. Very good stuff. No haste. And it's a mana. Look at that. Game said absolutely you're going to fucking lose, guy. You're going to fucking lose, and you're going to love losing. You're going to love losing so much. You're just going to draw 8 mana in a row off of 13 cards. You're going to have to win the game with 4 cards. How many is that? Terrible. Terrible fucking draw right there. I can't even believe how bad that draw is. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Let's try hot and ready real quick. I want to move quick here, guys. I just want to hit it and be done. Little removal, too much mana. No top deck hero for Jay. We'll hold on. I'd love to go first one of these days, man. I'll do it one of these days. One of these days I'll fucking get there. Let's put the damage down right away. Look at that. 5 mana off the rip. We love it. We love flooding in here. Alright, we're gonna do this. Boom. Ping him. You might have a kill card ready to go. We'll see. Yeah, figured as much. Yeah. See if we can get him in. Boom. Alright, what's he gonna drop? Strategic Betrayal, very useful. Kill card. This is all mono black, all kill. There's Timeline Crawler. We stand a Crawler. Boom. Let's get him in there. Pop him, pop him. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Couldn't tell you. I couldn't answer your question there, man. I don't know why it says that. It could be that you're looking at the wrong thing, maybe the alchemy set or something like that. Possibly 19 out of 20 with their 37 mythics in the set. Yeah, I don't know any behind the scenes reason as to why that would not match. Eugene Jones, your big cat deck got me to platinum and it'd be kicking butt. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'll take a look at it in a little bit and see if I can come up with a decent answer for you. But I don't think there is going to be a really decent answer. Surveil. Okay, Crawler goes in for pop. It's down to 5. Boom. Yeah, we'll take a look for it. We'll take a look at it, man. But I don't know if I can 100% solve your mystery. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take a look at Alex Fisher's mystery here. They don't say 20. That one says 80. The alchemy one, this one says 20. This one says 80. This one says 80. This one says 80. That one says 20. That one says 80. Hey, what's up, Trex? How you doing, man? That one says 80. 80. 80. 80. 88. And this one says 15. Yeah, not sure, man. That's going to be another mystery for us right there. Still haven't drawn a Gwenum, by the way. $80. $320, $440, $240, $80. Wow, that's pretty crazy, Autumn. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there, Alex Fisher. You got to remember bonus sheet, and it doesn't always show up. It also has multiples of 4, as they said. Yeah. I'm assuming it's correct. I think it's just displaying information strangely. Oh my goodness. There is snow for 60 months. That's officially 5 years. Lord mercy. There she goes. Mulligan immediately. This'll work, kind of. Boom. Let's put Gestell out. So I met you. Yeah, it was October. Yeah, it was basically October when we met, huh? Let's get you down. Boom. 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 Radix 77. Or where are they going to drop? Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Boom. They're trying to go wide on Kona. Trying to go wide on Kona here. We're not going to let them. Unless he's got a counterspell. Outcast Trailblazer. It depends what deck it is. Good, noble Azmoran. Boo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo. Boo-boo. Whoa, Black Betty. Azmoran. It's always ready, Azmoran. Do-do-do, do-do. Bant but fun. Ooh. Ooh, you're skating on thin ice. Skating on thin ice, friend. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'll take a look at it. Let's do it. Probably have an Aetherize to piss me off. No? Smuggler Surprise. Ah, they have that to piss me off. Down to one last fucking shot for him here. Down to one last shot and he gets to fucking go infinite. Moving on. Moving on. If we don't win quick, we don't win. Not gonna waste time. Oh, let's see. What is this? Is this bounce? Is this Bant bounce? Did you really just come at me with a Bant bounce deck? Lord mercy. Is this bounce? This is bounce. Oof. Azmoran. I feel like you don't watch my streams at all. I'm worried you may not have been watching my streams even a little bit. Like, I think you may... What's the win con here? What's the win con here? That's what it's looking like. Annoyance. You cheat a bunch of fatties. I feel like I could probably do that without all the other stuff involved. Let's put down Sunset Saboteur. Let's see what we got. Broodheart Engine. Alright, we have to do this fast. Because he's going to reanimate. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I don't know how... I can't guarantee that I'm going to even really engage with it in any way. Gain 3 life. Bitter Triumph. Alright, there's... Didn't get a good... Well, didn't great reanimator target up. Okay. Hopefully. They could have a reanimator target right now. Green white. Don't Selesnya wash your deck, Azmoran. There's a shitload of blue in there. There's a lot of blue in there, Azmoran. Don't fucking green wash that shit. There is 1, 2. There's 2 blue cards in it. Could we get away with getting rid of those? Maybe. I think we could. I don't think Quantum Riddler and Jackal Genius is going to be worth it. Yeah, there's some more blue cards in the sideboard. Yeah, there's counter spells. Well, they're trying to Selesnya wash the. Oh no, it's. Oh, you wouldn't hurt a Stompy Selesnya. You love Stompy Selesnya. What do you mean? Hey, what's up, Snow? Thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. Guys, 30 people watching, 17 likes. That math don't math. It doesn't. That dog won't hunt. Came out of the fucking gate at him. I'm gonna take a look at it, Azmoran. That's what I can tell you, Azmoran. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm probably gonna cut all the blue and maybe just try to go for a straight Stompy. I do like Selesnya, believe it or not. In my opinion, I peaked with Selesnya when Jukebox Hero just subscribed with Prime. Welcome back, Jukebox Hero. We were just looking for a top deck hero. I peaked with Selesnya decks when I made a Selesnya cat deck. Then I call it Selesnyan. Okay. I think that may have been when I peaked as a creator. That we had a cat Selesnya deck called Selesnyan. That is probably as good as it's gonna get. I don't know if it's gonna get better. Let's put down Gestel. Boom. I'm gonna take a look at it, Azmoran. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I might rip the guts out, but I'll take a look at it. This is not true. Don't believe Snow lies. Is he gonna play bounce? He's probably gonna play bounce. They love fucking bounce. They love it. They can't, low-key can't get enough of it. Boom. Okay. We play Flame Cash. The Rizzler. Okay. There's the Flood Maw. Yeah, throw back the one that has haste. That's a good idea. There you go. I'll take it. your deck. Let's do Undead Sprinter. Snow, I told them about your Spider-Man box. Spell Stutter, there you go. Yeah, it's good that you played the one that I can play from the graveyard. I'm glad you did that. I don't have so much Aether Drift. Snow liked Aether Drift because there were sharks in it. And that's a fact, Jack. Snow is just making up things. Snow is just lying to lie. It was pretty funny. I'll give her that. Flame Cache. Another Soulstone Sanctuary. Check it out now. Soulstone Sanctuary. Right about now. That was way too deep for this stream, Snow. Not Snow, Dart. We love lies. We like them because they make them more predictable than it actually is. Some heavy shit right there. Wow. Siren. Boom. Boom. Belly on the Parched. Boom. Soulstone. Alright, probably a counter spell. Let's do this. He's got something in his hand. What it is, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Boom. There it is. Spectral Sailor. Let's rip and grip. Come on, man. Get him. Get him. There you go. Alex Fisher, bro, I'm going to tell you, there is not a secret, cards that you're not seeing. It is a bizarre way that Arena is choosing to display things and nothing more. I don't believe that there is some sort of esoteric method that Arena is choosing to not display to you. I think that it is literally just the way that it's displaying cards. There may be some bonus sheet stuff, I don't know. But it's just the way that Arena is choosing to display cards. You're not missing anything, they're not hiding anything from you. I would trust what the system says. Whoop. What do you do there? Yeah, it is weird. It is. Oh, there's the answer. Yeah, I had a feeling it was a strange way that Arena was presenting information. This is what I imagined that the main problem was. Boom. There you go. All right. It's a pretty broad board right there. Yeah, if they're reprints, they're going to show up at their different ranking. That's the other thing. They're going to show up at a different level than everything else. Let's see what he does here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, Anthony Scott? He probably will return the Alesha. Let's do this. I don't trust any of this. Yeah, flying, spectral, boom. Boom. He's gonna die anyways. He's gonna fling Alesha back. Yeah, boom. I think we got him here. Yeah, I think it's because they changed. Didn't they say that you're always going to get the most favorable if you're crafting? If something was rare in one set and uncommon in another set, it's going to show as the most favorable version for you. There we go. We got him finally. I'm sorry, I have to use your full government name. It's a rule. All right, we gotta try to break this off. Hey, what's up, Asmaran? How you doing? Asmaran, I'm really trying to hit Big M. As soon as I hit Big M, we're going to start the rest of the stream. We're going to start doing some other stuff. I have it on my clipboard. As a matter of fact, just to calm yourself. Boom, look at that. There it is. Bant Cage is right there. Look at that. And all of its fucking garbage glory. It's right here. I'll have to craft a Susser and a Bright Glass. That's too much. And we have these horrible blue cards in here too. We'll have to figure out something to do with them. But there you go. It's in the thing. I will take a look at it. We gotta hit Big M though. It's driving me fucking nuts. I gotta do it. I gotta get it done. Historic? I'll take a look at your historic. I don't really play historic too much because they fucking will turn to clap you in that fucking historic. They will absolutely fucking run roughshod on you in there. They don't give a fuck. Ops goes first. I'll go first one of these days, guys. I think. I've heard it's cool. I heard it's nice. Alright, let's put pressure down. Stealth Thrill Seeker. Up edge recruit. Boom. Let's do Gastown Thrill Seeker as an instant. That's how my comments like my decks, Alex. They go, hey Jay, what if you took out all these cards and replaced them with different cards? I think that'd be a pretty cool deck. And I'm like, sure, yeah, maybe. It's nowhere near what the hell we were doing, but it certainly is a different deck. I'll tell you that much. Let's discard a card. Let's kill you. Let's get rid of Undead Sprinter. We're in a little bit of trouble here. We're in a wee bit of trouble here. We got a kind of a clunky... Green Stompy is not a good matchup because they can block a lot of our shit. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with Brawl sometimes. You're either going to get a fun game of interesting things, or you're going to get a real sweaty Brawl player who's like fucking grinds Commander like you wouldn't believe. I think it is kind of a problem that you don't really ever know what's going to pop up. That's another good one. That's another good Ask Trex that people do come in and go, I just saw Sways put up a great deck, how about you play it? And it's like, well, Sways played it. You don't need to see me play it, because he's probably going to play it better than me. Because as you may or may not know, I don't know if you guys know this, the man is the Triple Color King. I don't know if you guys know that, but I know that. He's the Triple Color King. They're going to pump. There you go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. L. Yeah, I knew we didn't have that early on. Green is a terrible matchup for us. Boof. Boom, 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 boom. My man sees in 3 colors all the time, forever. Hot and ready. We can try it down real bad again. You know what? Let's try Von Villains again. What's my favorite coffee? Probably Pete's. I really like Pete's. Do you mean just drink or like brand of coffee? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you were gonna True Yellow. Yeah, you were about to experience suffering on a cosmic level. Yeah, they had played 1,000 games of Brawler and head to Fairy. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is true, which is why I often tell you guys customize your decks, even the ones that I build. I do like Pete's. I do like Nescafe. Oh, if I'm going somewhere, I just make my own at home. I don't ever really go. I do go to Starbucks every now and again. But I do like a white chocolate mocha. That's fun. Oof. Okay. Voice of Victory. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Are they going to crew that? What's going on here? House grows hungry. Oof, oof. Whenever I play Brawl, I like to run 101 cards. It's kind of my thing to have one more extra card in the deck. I don't like that he's just cuffing cards in his hand. I don't like that. I don't like that he's just holding on to everything here. That was a joke because of how much shit I get all the time for running 61. He's gonna run a wipe right now. Oh, okay. My bad. He's not gonna run a wipe. He's gonna do fucking flipping down. Yeah. Never mind. He's gonna pilot it. Boom. What do we want to kill here? Kona. Or this guy. We'll kill Kona. We lost. It's such shit, man. It's such shit that you have to have a removal in your hand on turn 4 or at all fucking times. Come on, I just want to hit fucking Big M, man. Just fucking give it to me, man. I'm so bored of this shit already, man. I'm so bored of this. We have a wolf companion. I know that is available. Hey, what's up, Sharkmouth? I should. That would be really funny. I'll see if they'll do that. If I made Villain team jerseys and the number was 61, would anybody buy it? Oh my god, I went first. Look at that. I went first. Boom. Black. Forsaken Miner. We'll do that. Boom. There's a wolf companion. I'll show it to you. Let's do Unholy Annex. Boom. Pop. Okay. Sunset Saboteur, very good. Forsaken Miner, very good. Let's do this. Love Letter. Day 3. You know what? Boom. Next. Go up. We get my own Sunset Saboteur. Boom. Probably plays removal here. Shoot the Sheriff. Very nice. Dark Confidant. No, we lost again. Boom. Pop. Too much aggro. Guys, swear to God, guys, I've been sitting here for 3 days, man. I've been sitting here for 3 days. I think the shuffler has down real bad sighted in. By the way, I used to go on fucking absolute rampages with it, and lately it's been it has me pre-sighted for artillery. So we're going to try this, and then if not, we're just going to we're going to run a meta deck, because I'm tired of sitting here. I'm tired of fucking turn 3 Omniscience. I'm tired of fucking artifacts. We're just going to run a fucking high fucking win rate deck. I done pushed all the way here on my own shit, man. I just want it to be done with. Alright, Ops goes first. I'd love to go first one of these days. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm in barrel duty right now, man. I win 3 and then I lose 3. It's easy. Like, I never get any advantage. Boom. And I'm always on the fucking draw. There you go. Green. Deep cavern. Let's grab something pretty there, man. I know you got something good in there. You don't fucking do that. Traveling chocobo. Take me down like I'm a chocobo. Okay. What's he gonna play here? His Terramorphic Expanse. Hey, what's up, Jar Werewolf? Thief of Lockhart. Very nice. Let's get this shit done, over and done with. What do you got in your hand? Another one. Ice Till. Let's get rid of Old Soul's Rage. I don't think you need that. I do think we need to discard that and kill you. We're gonna gain life. Gonna lose your scrolling crawler. Modi the Mighty. Mochi the Mighty. Monstrous Rage. Yeah, I've heard Monstrous Rage. That's the card to beat right now. That's the up-and-comer, right? So we already lost unless we draw a removal here, by the way. Because next turn he can play Ice Till Explorer, get double triggers on each fall, and this will go to 1,000. So unless I draw a kill card right here, which I didn't do, we're just going to lose the game. Because this goes down, he sacrifices this, it gets double triggers for each one. Each one gets a double trigger. So we just instantly lose the game because of this combo exists. Which is why you have to have 50,000 kill cards in your hand, is to stop this. But I don't have that. I don't have enough removals. So he plays this, sacrifices that. He can play 4 mana a turn. 4 mana a turn, getting double the triggers off is going to times this by 8. So it's going to go exponentially. It's going to go 2, 4, 8, whatever. It's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger off that. Pretty amazing stuff, huh? Now, he might not see it. That's our only chance, is he doesn't fucking notice. He didn't notice. I guess he feels it's big enough to do it that way. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's 64. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so the only way to win is to have kill cards in your hand. This has been the theme of, and people clown on me for playing mono black a lot. This is the theme of why you play mono black. Because if you don't have the removal in your hand, you just lose the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to have removal, turn 4 removal, or you just lose the game. No questions asked, no nothing. You don't get a chance. You just are gonna die. And you say you wouldn't accept any gifted sub decks. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Asmorad. What's a gifted sub deck? This is not great, but we'll try it. We'll eventually have to actually play Magic. Like, you gift me a bunch of subs and I play your deck? Is that what you mean? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go in. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. Mayhaps. By and by. Stock up. Oh, this is aggro. It's just an Omniscience deck. It's just Kona Omniscience, and I didn't get any aggro, so we're gonna die. Oh man, this game is getting so fucking predictable. It's starting to bother me. Okay, still no fucking anything there. We got all removals in our hand and no creature. That's a meme. There's Evandro, the walking whatever. Kona, Rescue Beastie. Probably has a counterspell to stop me from fucking with this. Probably has a protection or a counterspell here. Which is the point, yeah. How do we kill here? I don't think we can. But we can try. There, he got his Kona out. Got his fucking Kona out. Took 50 turns. Omni can play the rest of his fucking thing. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Wonder why I hate fucking Simic? That's why I hate Simic. That's the fucking reason right there. That's the reason I hate fucking Simic. Right there, written colors for you. You want to do nothing the whole game. Hey, what's up, Jappy Grizel? Traumatized, how you doing? Lil Nick, what's up? Do nothing the whole fucking game. That's all I want is to do fucking... Gobbler, I'm glad you said it. Literally do nothing the whole fucking game. Not a thing. Just sit there and stare at your opponent until you can get your win con out. That's it. That's the whole thing. And you wonder why I shit on Simic. Literally, that's all he did. He just stared at me the whole game until he plays win con. Whenever I tried to kill his win con, he pulled his card back to his hand. And that was that. Had him down to 1 life. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter a little bit. Alright, so since we're not obviously giving Big Am tonight because we're in the fucking barrel, we're just going to run some decks. We're going to run some decks here because I'd rather get a fucking... I'd rather get a video out. So fuck it, I don't care. I'll do it off stream then. I'll do it off stream with mono red and do it quickly. Do. Omni should have never been reprinted back in Standard, in my opinion. I think it was a fucking terrible idea. I think it was an awful idea to reprint Omni. I think that was just it. All it does is try to get people to reanimate it. That's all anybody does is just try to reanimate it. You can gift subs. Subs are cheap right now. Delicious sub sandwiches, they're very cheap. Actually, you know what? You know, fuck it, we'll do it. Boom, boom. Authority kind of necessary. Omni is not so much necessary. Oof. I am getting dog water hands here. I don't know why I'm not getting any of these power cards that I need. There's one in the Grove. Okay. Oh, Shark Moth. You had to say chicken bacon ranch sub. I love chicken bacon ranch subs. There we go. Yeah, no, everyone wants to cheat Omni out by 3. It's just a fucking... It's a mess, man. It's a freaking mess out there. Everyone just wants to cheat Omni out by fucking 3, and it's just terrible. It's just bad. Alright, anybody have an idea of what we want to push with tonight? And don't give me some fucking garbage. Don't give me joke decks. You're banned if you give me a joke deck. What are we thinking? Joke deck equals ban. Anybody have a real killer they want to share? Gravitic Herald. A little bit of removal. They go first. Asmaran, we're gonna take a look at yours after this if we get back up to D1. First of all, Asmaran, can I say that that deck was a little bit all over the place? That's step one. You had like 1 copies or 2 copies, or it was a little bit strange. I'm gonna take a look at it. I have it imported, which is a lot farther than a lot of the decks that people send me are. So, you know, there's that. Timeline Crawler. Boom. You talking about the Vigo one or whatever that one is called? Life Creek Duo. Umbral Zodiac Sack Engine. Interesting. Boom. Angron. He said good game. Monoist Graveliner. Hey, what's up, Lord Sephiroth? Boom. Lightstall. Put Void Caller away. Shell. Build it. Is it Wizards with a standard twist? Interesting. Leyline of Hope. that only needs 4 more. We'll do that. Okay. Mochi. Very nice. Goes in for 5. Boom. Okay. Next. Going with that, going with that. Boom, boom. Target opponent gains control of another card you control. I think we may have to warp, kill, and draw. That may suck for us. But I think we're going to have to do it. No, we'll wait. Exemplar of Light, that's a problem. It's going to gain life twice. It'll be 10. He'll draw 2 cards. I'm not drawing any removal here. I think my only option is to fucking play this stupid thing. I've got to figure out how to draw a removal. And that's not it. Yeah. Two fucking ley lines, 2 fucking authorities. Can you even believe it? He's gonna go for it. We're gonna fucking be here forever. Sheltered by ghosts. We're gonna be here forever until I start getting kill cards. Until I start getting an insane amount of kill cards. We're gonna be here till the end of fucking time. Yeah, we're gonna be here till the end of time. Done. I'm done with this. Alright, let's just move on to a deck, guys. I'm not even fucking gonna fuck with it anymore, man. Fuck it. No, yeah, every other game we get 50 Song of Point Primes, but we'll never get one in this one. Let's try Fleems. I don't give a shit. So fucking tired of the same goddamn thing over and over again. Let's try Mayhem. Yeah, every game we saw Song of Point Prime 50 times and they didn't play a creature. All of a sudden they got a bunch of creatures on the board and nowhere to be seen. horrid hand here. Holy shit. My goodness, could not have been a worse hand here. Let's mulligan that. Holy fuck. God damn, bro. God damn. That's a little better. Go. Fuck me, man. Alright, let's get her in Kidder. Let's get rid of Murder Monument. It's blue initially. We're not gonna let our dreams be flames. Probably a kill card. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, all the fucking new cards are bad. None of them are very good. There's one or two support cards, and that's about it. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's where we are right now. Ember Heart Challenger, very nice. There's too many, there's too many legendary creatures. Which means that it's very hard to get combos off with them because you're ramping up so many different legendaries. So it's a little tricky to actually get where you're going. Because even the good cards are legendary, so you can't have more than one, so it's not like you get multiple effect off. Desecrator. This guy, it sucks so bad that he's fucking a 3, man. Let me tell you. It's so bad that this guy is a 3-drop. I'm going to show you why in a second. Watch. That's why. It sucks so bad that he is a 3-drop, man. I actually really like the card, but they gave him a huge, huge weakness. He just absolutely just gets bodied. He just gets fucking bodied by any kind of burn. It's wild, man. Any kind of fucking burn at all takes him out, and it's terrible. It's his biggest fucking problem. If he was a 3/4, he'd honestly be better. He'd honestly be better. But you can instantly see the problem with him. You saw it in action, and I knew it was going to happen. As soon as he fucking dropped, they said, oh, that 4/3 that resurrects? Done. It's cooked. They're not going to let you get it through, man. You know? They're just not going to let you get that through. There's too much 3 damagers out there right now. 3 damage is a precarious position to be in. Is a very precarious position to be in. It's just not a good place for a card to be. There's some fun effects, man, but you know, stuff is too weak right now for standard, man. I feel like this was, it should have, they should have just made it a commander set, man. They should have just fucking made it a commander set, bro. Like, for real, man. Why couldn't they have made it just a commander set? I know they wanted the whatchamacallit. Stellaris was also free on Game Pass, by the way. They could have just done that. It would have been so easy, but I guess they said, no, we want the bigger sales. It's got to recover. This belongs as a commander set. I think it would be much more loved. As it is right now, people are not liking this set. I think people are not really enjoying it. There's the whole issue of, you know, the proprietary rights, that it's different. It just seems so clunky. Boom. Yes, it was supposed to be like a commander only or a modern set, and then they changed at the last minute. They said we can reach broader appeal if we do something different. I'm almost 100% sure that is in fact the case. Collector's Vault and Soulstone Sanctuary here. Pinnacle Emissary. Boom. Each opponent loses 3 life. Boom. Legion Extruder, who's he popping? Nyx, boom. There you go. He's gonna sacrifice Collector's Vault. Gonna put down another one of those. Triggers off. Is he gonna swing? Yeah, he is. Discard a card. We're gonna discard that. Each opponent loses 3 life. Do this. Say discard a card. Draw a card. Now that's pretty silly right there. That was pretty silly. Can we say? Oh, an Earth Spider, cool. That was a silly can right there. I will say that required a little bit of finesse on my part. It did require a little bit of finesse on my part. I'll give myself credit for that. But it was silly. And you know, like when things are silly. Alright, we'll hold steady here. We'll play black. Crystal Grotto. Now we'll play Spire Bluff Canal. Boom. Fabled Passage. Wow. Yeah, one of the bigger issues is that Final Fantasy had a lot of underpowered cards, but it had enough powerful cards that you didn't notice. For every, fucking weirdo card that cost way too much, you had a powerhouse that could hit a lot of schmeat. And that was something, So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Boom. Okay, he's doing Jeskai too. Greed's Gambit. Ah, Greed's Gambit deck. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like we do need to learn a little bit more synergy. I don't think on its own it's gonna have a lot of power, but I think as a support set, it'll hold its own in some regards. He's gonna try to give me Greed's Gambit. That's what he wants to do. Momentum Breaker, very nice. Copy triggered ability. Boom. Very nice. He's not liking this. What's he got here? Face down card. Ooh, mysterious. Ooh, a flip up. Let's go. There you go. Alright, well, we're on to something here, guys. What does Gobin do for Discard Monument deck? It actually, I've got Discard Monument in this in CB. I've got Discard Monument in this pile right here. Mayhem. We do have a little bit of recursion here. We are sitting at Brainhead. Yeah, it's low on the power level. Generously, I call it a support set. It's here to support other sets and make sure that they're doing okay. That's kind of its job, is to add on to the previously existing powerhouses. Evil Cardo. Alright, I go first. I can get myself set up here. Boom. River Pyre Verge. Let's put you down. Evil Carrot. Authority. Y'all know what Authority does, don't you? Do booed but victorious. Boom. No, Slime Man Poor. I think that you may see in a couple weeks somebody figuring out a pretty big combo, but it's going to kind of bounce off. Currently, it's going to kind of bounce off everything that what people are doing right now. You might board wipe right here. Connive. Fleams. I'm gonna go in. I want her to play the kill card. Get lost. Very nice. Pulled 2 lands. That sucks. Put down a starting town. Fantastic. He needs a wipe here. He might have one. He might not. There it is.
Join the fight.
Okay, we have that going for us. We do that. All right. You know, I've tried to get into Hades a whole bunch, and sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I'm focusing. Oh, look at that. And I just can't seem to pull it off, man. I dislike having to play through the whole fucking game, if that makes any sense. Having to play through the whole game over and over and over and over again is not fun for me. I don't like that roguelike. I don't like that. I found it just tedious and boring. Oh, but you get better. Okay, yeah. I'm still playing through the game. It doesn't matter. I'm still playing through the whole fucking game. It really doesn't matter. We lost this one. We flooded mostly. I tried my best, man, with Hades. I could not get into it, man. I wanted to like it, man. I really did. I really wanted to like it. Indie devs and all that, but man, I found it so tedious. I found it so tedious. I'm just tired of roguelikes. Every game that comes out nowadays is a fucking roguelike, and I want them to cool it. I want them to just make a regular fucking game. Just let me play through the... Just let me play through the fucking game. That's what I want. I don't want to have to do it. I feel like roguelikes nowadays are like an excuse to just have infinite content. Like, they go, well, if it's a roguelike, people will play for 20 more hours. They'll feel like they're getting their money's worth. And I genuinely feel like that is kind of the mentality, is like, well, content will be really huge. There'll be so much content. Here's the thing. I like the action. I like the combat. The NPCs were okay. The story, the level up. It's sending me back to the fucking beginning every single time. That was driving me nuts. That's what was doing it. It was nothing else other than that. Having to play through the first level 80 bajillion times was making me lose my mind. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Yeah, and I would get farther, and I'd get a little farther, and I was just like, I don't want to be farther. I want the game to be over. I want the game to be done at this point. That's what I want. I don't want to have some intermittent progress. I want to be to the next level and play the next level and then be done with the game. Hey, look, it's Meowsers. Not even that. Listen, doing it a couple times is fun. Doing it for 10 hours is not fun. It's every time I come in, I'm playing trying to make mayhem work, Meowsers. Yeah, I also have a problem that as I've gotten older, I don't give two shits about NPCs. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm burned out. Maybe I don't think I'm cynical. But I do not give two shits about NPCs anymore. I don't care. They mean nothing to me. They mean less than nothing to me. I genuinely could not give a shit less about NPCs. They're nice to have there. I want gameplay. Gameplay. We're not going to let our fleams be dreams. Like, part of the reason Baldur's Gate is, like, I don't... Like, people love that all the characters in Baldur's Gate and all that. And they're so fantastic and they're so well written. And it's nice. And it's, again, I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying if you're stupid for enjoying it. I'm saying that for me, it's nothing to me. I've played so many games with so many NPCs. I think it just has to do with getting older. I think back in the day when you're young, you really do like a lot of these NPCs. They really do feel realistic. They feel interesting. But at a certain point, you hit that where you just are like, yeah, I don't care anymore. Well, True Yellow, what do you think I'm upset with right now? I'm upset with having to play the same thing over and over and over again. Essentially. Boom. Boom. I have a 48% chance of drawing a mana, and I haven't drawn one. Zishu buff. Okay. Is he gonna go in? He's not gonna go in. We'll put down the Skittery Kidder. Yeah, I love Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. Like, to me, right now, Dark Souls and, like, Elden Ring was probably one of the best games that I've played in, like, the past decade. And there's story and there's NPCs. They don't really talk your ear off. You know what I mean? Like, they don't chatter with you constantly. They say a couple of things and then they die tragically. You know, that's kind of, that's kind of their MO. They go, "Oh, would that I could see the gilded halls of Cathcamore once again." And then you go back and they are dead and they drop an item. Like, you're not having long fucking, you're not having long drawn out fucking conversations with them. The gameplay, the ambiance. I'm tell you what, I'm more into ambiance now. Can I say that? Can I say I'm an ambiance head? If you give me the vibes, a good vibes of the game, I will love that. I'll fucking vibe out to a game if you just give me a good feeling. Is Mono Blue viable? Probably, yeah, there's a Mono Blue deck somewhere that's viable. They're really going through it right now. Double. There you go. Zishu buff. Yeah, there we go. It took them a while to figure it out, but we are fleeming, guys. We're fleeming to the music here. We are fleeming to the music. What's up, Saja? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Mars? How you doing? Oh, you rated over, Mars. Sly Manpour, how you doing? Brainhead, what's up? Welcome. Okay. All right. We'll start with starting town. Okay. A lot of suppression here, which is fine. Authority is not good for me. Morbius is not very good. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. Monument to Endurance. Okay. Janet and Hoppy, Roof Skippers. They're having a good time. They're gonna Shelter by Ghost me. Probably gonna Shelter by Ghost the Monument. Hey, what's up, Francois? I like this arena new pellet, but yeah, the poison one. Francois, you like it, but it looks like toxic poison. That's the problem. Let's see what they want to do here. Silent Zero. Okay, they're really thinking about it, like a lot. They're really thinking. They're doing the deep think on this one. The big thinking. The big thinking. There we go. Okay, you still got it. That still got off. Boom. Boom. Do that. Boom. Boom. Soul Guide Lantern. Very nice. He's really doing the big think about a lot of these cards. Really doing the big think here. Boom. Drop you. Quinn's Insight. He's got some sort of insight. I guess this is holding up priority. Really doing the big think. Ouroboros. Very nice. Boom. Okay. Another Ouroboros. definitely can't resist going in for 6. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to do here. I'm sure we're dead anyways. They're gonna get a grand total of 9. Oh, oh wow! Oh, that's great. 3 Ouroboros. Really cool. Yeah, we're gonna go. Some long ass games here, guys. Alright. I kind of have too much blue mana in this deck, by the way. I'll keep it, but I'm not happy about this. Hey, what's up, Atog? Oof. I gotta change that a little bit. Yeah, I gotta add more red in. I got way too much blue. Way too much blue. They're surveilling to death here. Boom. Yeah, not a single red. Yeah, we're fucked. %23% chance of drawing a red. There's Perilous Snare. Okay. Oh, we added that for us. We'll wait on that one. We're gonna hold off on that one. United Battlefront. Whiff. Whiff the roll. Not a terrible whiff. Yeah, I would agree with you there, Atog. I would agree with you there, Atog. Tezzeret, Cruel Captain.
You're inferior in every possible, even the smallest.
Mana value, 1 or less. Candy Trail. Desecrix. Already have one of those. Now he's going to activate his net. Five-color spider deck? Nah, I'm not really good at 5 colors, man. I gotta be honest with you. I don't splash out on 5 colors that well. With the Spider, I'm not a fan of that, and I don't think I would do a good job at it, generally speaking. I don't feel like I would do a good job at the 5-color banger right there. Decausal. Boom. Use a battlefield equal to the number of lands you have. Boom. Or 6 down. Boom. Anti-causal. Amazing. My turn. Who is he gonna put the net bonus on? Who's getting it?
Next time, you won't stop me.
Alright, we'll do this. I'm sure the Earth Spider is good if you get it out, but you know, what's the part that you said there? Get it out. Let's draw a card. Oh, you can choose a side to bring it out as, huh? Huh. I can just immediately play it as flames. We don't have to let our dreams be flames. Okay. Sacrifice, draw 3 life, gain, boom. Crap, artifact. Okay. Snare. There you go. What's he gonna get? Oh, Servitude. Braided Net again. We cannot get a good card to save our life. We would love a good card here. We would love to be able to discard something, but we're not getting it. Pinnacle Star Cage takes all that away. And that's ball game, folks, because the game said you've got to fucking draw forever. You're gonna draw mana forever. That's ball game. Any discard, any single discard in the whole deck would have opened up in almost an infinite loop. A nearly infinite loop. So Kinvi, Skittering Kitten, Bitter Triumph, Quint, any discard available creature or effect at all would have triggered almost a devastating draw, lose life, create treasure token loop, and then I could have kept playing Mayhem over and over and over again. So literally anything but the 3 mana that I drew in a row would have been a fantastic addition right there. But alas, poor Yorick, it was not meant to be. Ruthless Negotiation, we will get rid of... exile something. Get rid of Quint's Insight. The one I could live most without. We'll do Skittering Kitten. Yeah, any discard at all would have been fantastic for me there. But game didn't feel like doing it. That's an easy one. My turn. Starting town. What's he gonna do? Yeah, I thought you had to transform him. I guess you could just hard play him, huh? That's pretty cool. He's gonna get Gobin right there. Boom. He's gonna activate that. Boom. Might be able to apply a little pressure to him here. Riptire Verge. That's 1 damage. Okay, so we'll do you. Bring back Gene. Okay. Sunset Saboteur. Let's do Monument. Let's bring a little damage to the party. Let's get rid of the mountain. Let's draw a card to keep the loop going and drew mana again. Wow, amazing stuff. We seem to keep drawing mana. Seems to keep happening. Wow. Okay. He's gonna take Quint's Insight because that's the only card we have in our hand because we keep drawing mana. Wow. Can't seem to ever get a fucking break here, especially with all the card draw that I have in this deck. We can't seem to do it. Can't seem to get the can't seem to get anything in that works. I just want some smooth draws. That's literally all I'm asking for at this point. Just don't fucking flood me a million times in a row. That was pointless. He's gonna go in for 1. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna say discard a card. We're gonna say discard you. We're gonna say draw a card. The Ouroboros Army. There's another mana again. Fantastic. Okay, so right away we're gonna play that. We're gonna put down Gloomlake Verge. Get you out. Play damage. Boom. He's gonna have probably some sort of kill card here. But if you're killing Timeline Crawler, you're kind of throwing good money after bad, honestly. You're kind of throwing good money after bad if you do that. Bitter Triumph, you had to get rid of it for that one. Boom. Pump. End it. That goes away to exile. Alright. Ruthless Negotiation. He'll probably play this, and he will pull a that from my hand, which is nothing. I'll lose a life. I'll do that. I'll discard. And I'll say... Yeah, alright. We got him there. Good lord, man. The flooding. Alright, let me work on this. Let me work on this fucking... Let me work on this, whatchamacallit real quick. Let me work on this mana base. Good God almighty, man. We're actually doing pretty good with it, man. We're actually fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 and 4, which is not terrible, but good God, we're fighting 2 battles here right now, man. And frankly, it's worth it for Fleam. I want to say, guys, at the end of the day, anything is worth it for Fleam, right? Like, am I wrong? We would pay any price. I think that's understood, correct? Like, we would do anything, say anything. I think that's kind of par for the course, right? On a 24, a 23 and a 24, I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's that fucking crazy to go for it like this, man. Holy shit. All right. Well, we'll keep going. Is any price too high for Fleamsers? I don't think so. But that's me. I don't think any price is too high. Soratobu Maguro. I don't know why I said that like I've never spoken any language ever in my whole life, but hey, look, I went first. That's pretty cool. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Soratobu Maguro is not... Oh, there he is. And turn. What do we got here? Nightclub. Blue. Whispering Merfolk. Spider Bluff Canal. Gene. No attacks. And turn. Okay. Starting town, so he is playing 2 colors here. He's playing Simic. Explore 1. Merfolk, Simic Merfolk. Interesting. Interesting. Probably the only Simic deck that I don't loathe with the Fury 1,000 Suns. My turn. Pay 2 life. Okay. Ruzek, booed but victorious. Hero of the Rising Tide. We're gonna need some removal here soon, but we are bringing in some power. We are bringing a little bit of heat here. We are bringing a little bit of starch on these. Might be able to starch them. My turn. Discard that one. Boom. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Push him. Take it. Discard a card. Create a treasure token. That's a pretty wide board there. That's a pretty wide board there, folks. He comes in with only 3 mana against me. I don't think he's got enough bounce to deal with that. Aetherize, he can't play Aetherize. He doesn't have a lot of bounce. He could play 3 bounces, I suppose. But that, I don't even think that that's a good use of resources. Okay, you may cast thing is deep, alright. You may return tap creature to its owner's hand. That's fine because it means I can discard it. My turn. Skittering Kitten. Alright, so then we're gonna start with this. We're gonna get rid of exclusive nightclub. Great treasure token. Boom. Food but victorious. We do that. That's gonna hit that. Boom, boom, boom. Check this out. Get him, Gobin. Get him, Gobin. Check this out. Thanos snap. Alright. Let's see if we can lock it in, boys. Am I crazy for saying that the cards in the new set is worthwhile, that is worthwhile is expensive to play? Yeah. There's a little bit of a price issue, yeah. Again, I feel like this may have been tuned for what's it called? It may have been tuned for Commander, so the prices are a little higher. I feel like we might be there with it. Okay, that's a terrible opener, and my opponent goes first, so already kind of behind the 8 ball on that one. We'll keep that one. 2 Quint's Insight is unnecessary. We'll start with an exclusive nightclub. He's going with his exclusive nightclub. We'll do it. We'll do that. We're matched then. We're matched. He's doing Quint's Insight, also known as Quintsight. Boom. He's gonna do that. Draw. Gilbert. He got rid of a mana. That's pretty fucking wild. He got rid of a mana to do that. He's gonna kill it. Oof. Do this. This. Push him in. Wow. Okay, so next turn, definitely Monument to Endurance, I think. Hopefully if we get a, hopefully, okay, so he got Rick's Maddie, whatever. Desecrator. Marauding Mako. Shork. It's a Shork. Marauding Mako number 2. That's a Crix. Okay. Boom. Moonlight Verge. Boof. Quint's Insight or a land. I need the Quint's Insight. Draw a card. Okay. Let's get a draw. Kinrit, Orb Weaver. Okay. Discard, discard. I think I'm a little bit ahead here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Bitter Triumph. Discard, discard. Fear of missing out. That kind of sucks. Okay. Coming in very aggro at me here. I'll take it. We're gonna gamble. Yeah, no, didn't get enough fast enough. Didn't get enough fast enough. I needed more removal quicker. He had more angles to play. Again, we've bounced up against fucking Diamond 1 80,000 times, but we'll go for one more, huh? We still got time. I don't think there was a better way to play that. Lose 3. I mean, we could have drawn one, but we were a little bit behind the 8 ball again. He went first, and he had a little bit more expansion. A little bit more expansion on him right there. Thank you for following, Coach JBK. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Coach JBK. Whoa, that's a bad hand right there. Mulligan that. I'll deal with it. We don't need 2 Gobins. I would love to go first one of these days, guys. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think it would be grand. I think it would just be grand to go first. Well, now we have to fight a VV deck. So, there's that. Boom. How many times have we been on the play with this deck? Oh, decent amount of time. I guess I just suck. I'm gonna do that. Nowhere to run. Discard a card. Yeah, we'll take it. I would have waited for 2 damage. I would have waited. Probably gonna kill this too. Fear of Isolation bounces that. Quinn's hideout. He'll kill Gobin. It's a bounce deck. We have not hit a single kill card. Nope, that's not going to happen. Oh. I am familiar with it, Curse of the Crimson Pulse, yeah. I am aware of it. Yeah, I think you've hit something on the head here, Atog, which is that none of the cards are going to be game breakers. Do you know what I mean? None of the cards are going to be really, really big game breakers that are going to really set the tone for the whole game. They're not going to come at you crazy flying. They're not going to come at you, super strong and powerful. They're going to be a little odd. They're going to come... They're going to support whatever you're doing. They're not going to be finishers, you know. I feel like that's kind of the best analysis. I think you're right about that. Blade. All right, he mulliganed one. Everyone has been playing this Grease Wrench Goblin. I love the fact that anytime they're aggro, they're on the play. I'm really enjoying that. I guess because it's discard and pumps, it's a 2 early play. But somebody must have run a mono red deck, because I've seen this fucking thing a million times already. Just try to get early damage off. Boom. He's probably going to play removal on it. Which, you know, fair enough. Swinging for 2. Pop. Food, but victorious. Okay. I think I can build a wide enough board here. No, not really. Unfortunately, I didn't ever jived with Lorwyn. Lorwyn was never my jam. I have nothing against Lorwyn. I have nothing against Lorwyn. I just, the original set I didn't care for that much. Yeah. My hype is low, is what I'm trying to say here. That's what I'm trying to say. Trailblazer. Teresian Light Shitter. Get rid of Dexicrex. Harry, what's up, Jaborki? Yeah, Lorwyn had... Well, it wasn't a mechanic. There was Lorwyn and Shadowmere. Lorwyn and Shadowmere were two different areas in Lorwyn. And basically, that was when it was daytime, it was all sweet and twee and lovely. And when it was Shadowmere, everything was twisted and evil. It was kind of a... They launched Lorwyn first, then they're like, oh, it looks like the Welsh countryside, and everything is twee and happy. And then Shadowmere came out, and it was like, this is Nightmare World. So that's kind of what the whole thing was about. We're gonna die, I think. Down to 2, probably a bolt wave. I don't know why he's holding it up for so long. $11. Down to 4. See what he's got. We could have drawn anything but a mana there, and we didn't do it. So, there's that. The old anything but a mana. You have something that does 1 damage or no? It is not. Alright, well, that works. Damn neared. I'm sweating a little bit, but we got there. We got there, guys. That was some bad drawing on his part. Damn. One more for the road, and then we're going to do Shakedown Breakdown. By the way, if you haven't seen yesterday's Mono Black Vampire Madness, you're missing out. You're really missing out. There it is right there if you haven't seen it yet. Boom, 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 boom. This is not the worst fucking opening hand. I don't like that my opponent goes first again. Do for it. Do it. Okay, so it's probably that one thing that I hate. What's it called? becomes that chosen type. Okay, we'll hold steady. Okay, he's doing nothing. We stand a do nothing king. Let's try it. Counterspell? There we go. Seam rip. Very nice. Yeah, this is a do-nothing deck, guys. Sorry to disappoint. Sorry to disappoint you. There's going to be a lot of nothing happening here in a second. Let's get this out there. Azorius, the bane of fucking actually playing the game. There's nothing an Azorius player hates more than the game of Magic being played. It's very true. They hate that. Nothing fills them with more fury and anger than seeing a game of Magic being played. It's like beavers with fucking flowing water. They see flowing water and they just say, absolutely not. It's not happening. Not on my watch. No way, no how. I want nothing to happen. There we go. No more lies. There, you got it, man. There you go, man. Oof. Yeah, that'll work. Oof. This guy is committed to nothing. Let's say black, enters tapped. How much more counter spells do we want to see here? I think he knows Monument of Endurance is there. Let's do this. Let's try to bait it out. And turn. Consult the star chart so he gets a shitload of cards. Amazing. Amazing stuff you've done here, man. Good stuff. Gets to surveil. Seam rip it. Very nice. Well, we might as well try to bait it out now. Probably a counterspell. If it's No More Lies, I can cast it. He's burning down the timer, as an Azorius player does. Boom. We bring back the cat. Push in. Boom. Very nice. Discard a card. We'll discard Strategic Betrayal. We will, we'll draw a card. Why not? We'll feel lucky there. Boom. Kinrit's Orb Weaver. Boom. We got that going for us. Alright, fantastic. There's, I mean, you can do Elf Ball. You can ramp to big big conclusions, which is fun. Creatures, which was nothing. Gobin. Let's do that. Yeah, you could finish with a Crater Hoof. Yeah, you can't ramp as hard as you used to with the decks, but you can ramp pretty decently. 3 steps ahead. Probably just has a kill card there. Draw 2, then discard. Boom. Ultima, very nice. A lot of nothing happening here. A lot of mana drawing happening here. Oh look, he found his fucking win con. Wonderful. Jesus, I can't stand these decks, dude. For real, man. These are the worst cancerous shit you've ever seen in your life. Just nothing. Just absolutely nothing. And I don't know why people keep playing them. It's beyond me as to why a human being would want this. Even my own win con, he had an Ultima so he could destroy artifacts, so he killed my monument. Just absolutely nothing. Just 20 minutes of nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. He's got Meringue. He can knock them both back to my hand, so it doesn't matter. Boop, 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 boop. Putting sheltered also helps you ward your main players. Wow. That's a good move. Fine. Boom. 2 non-land permanents. Boom. Boom. Not only is he playing slow, he's playing literally nothing. Sorry, I'm focused on this garbage set, bro. I'm having such a bad time playing Magic. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is horrid. This is abysmally bad. This is so fucking awful. This could not be any more worse. This is why I love Mono Black, because he hit him with Villainous Wrath, they die. Hey, thank you. What's up, Nikki? This has been 20 minutes of jack shit. Of absolute nothingness. Of zero. Of less than... I would have been better just, like, reading a book or something. Boom, 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 boom. Oof. He's just going to elevate. He's going to do +1/+1 to everyone and swing in, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. Yeah, I'd have been better just, I don't know, going on a treadmill or reading a book. Hey, what's up, Nikki? That was probably one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. That was probably the one of the worst games of Magic I've ever played in my life. Ever. In the whole of ever playing Magic, that is going to go down as one of the worst experience I've ever had playing Magic. Thank you, Marco, for giving me that. I appreciate that. That was really important to me that you would be able to do that. Last game. And then we're gone. Yo, Jay was going to be on Xbox and Eaton, but I'm like 4 wins for Mythic. Yeah, I was 4 wins for Mythic earlier today, and then the game happened, and we played Azorius 500 times. So, that's not happening tonight. Good job, though. What are you running? What are you running? If you're running something hot, what are you running hot? Let me know. Give me the hot streak. Let me know the news. What's good? What's cracking? What's popping? What's shaking? What's happening? I need to know it, guys. I need to know what's good. I go first. We'll start with Starting Town and the Gloomlight Verge. Boof. Hate to be such a downer, but holy shit, we've hit nothing but Azorius tonight, and it's terrible. Boof. We'll do this. Gobin. Probably will kill the Gobin. Now he's gonna pump. Okay. You're running the Demon Mono Black deck. Oh yeah, I should probably do that too. To be honest with you. Wow. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. That's a big boy right there. That's a big boy. Alright. We'll put down a black Tezzeret. Okay.
A new power rises in this system.
We'll get rid of Starting Town, as a matter of fact. We'll keep the fucking Gobins, because we might go Fleam. We might go Fleam on them. Sultai Antimeta. Joseph Stevens. What is Sultai Antimeta, out of curiosity? What is Sultai Antimeta? I'm kind of curious now. Black. We'll pay 2 life. Monument to Endurance. Push. We'll push in. Been throwing menace on everything because of the symbiote. Yeah, that's good stuff. Symbiote's good eating. Opponent loses 3 life. Drop that Gobin. Draw a card. There we go. Now we're talking. Can we get to 40 likes, guys? I'll tell you what. We get to 40 likes, I'll do something special for y'all. Can we do it? Who's he going to put in the boo-boo hole? He's going to put Gobin in the boo-boo hole. Okay. That's not going to help. Not going to help. He's got to get... He should have gotten Ruzek out of there. He should have gotten Ruzek out of there. Royalty. Loyalty by royalty. Cravon Harvester. Ooh, that sounds fucking crazy. That sounds fucking nuts. No! Brother. Oh. Brother. Ugh. You shouldn't have done that. I guess you can untap it. Oh yeah, you need the blockers, my guy. We're gonna get rid of Nightclub. We're gonna say each opponent loses 3 life. Boom. Boom. Oh, he almost fucked up the... He almost fucked up the fucking drops there. Okay. I'd be really sad at a fucking board wipe, but also it wouldn't matter because I have Timeline Cutter. $20K? Oh, yeah, we hit 20K a while ago. Thank you, though. He wants to put down Duskrow's Reliquary. That bot. Artifact.
I expect success.
Don't let your dreams be flames. He's got to get rid of Ruzek, but I don't think he's got enough removal here. I don't think there's enough removal to do what he needs to do here, man.
This technology is advanced, but
No, doesn't matter. Monument's gonna get him. Monuments, man. Thank you so much, though, Mochi. I really do appreciate that. Collector's Vault. No. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Each opponent loses 3 life. Gando is done. "13 minutes that Marco game was. That's how impressive that was. 13 minutes. Okay, Bucolic Branch. Multiversal Passage. Okay, so we'll make it be a... You don't need it to be blue. Oh, there's a River Fire Verge. We need it to be a black, though. Candy Trail. I have to make it black. We're gonna hold steady there. Okay, draws, gains, candy trail again. All right. Wouldn't mind a mana. Wouldn't be the worst thing if we got one. Mimic colors? Are you saying Simic? Is that what you're trying to say? I was going to play Simic colors for 2000? I think Voja is critical to make it a cut above the rest. Voja do Crocodile? Voja do Crocodile. There it goes. No, you can't say Simic because it's bad. Don't blame my mods. That's like being like, oh, I can't murder people because of the police. No, you can't murder people because it's a bad thing to do, and you shouldn't do it. That's I think that's the fundamental disconnect that we're saying there. Oh, I can't drink and drive because of the so-called fun police. No, you shouldn't drink and drive because it's a bad thing to do. Don't blame the people trying to stop you from doing that as some sort of problem. Thrumming Sliverpool. Interesting. Okay. Slivers you control have double strike at the beginning of your whatever. Boom. We do this. We do this. We do this. We do this. We'll get rid of starting town. We will say draw a card. It's Watery Grave. That sucks. Getting a thing. Draw two things. It's probably Sliverpool. Oh, it's Sliverpool Ugin. Goodbye. Okay, we're done for the night, guys. That was that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, that's this has been one of the worst, most unpleasant nights of fucking Magic. I loved hanging out with you, but the actual playing of Magic was terrible. I like it. Mayhem, actually, when it goes off, it goes off. I think you got to keep it cheap. I think you got to keep the heat on it. You got to keep it on a low simmer, and you're good to go. You're doing stuff. You're cooking. But overall, you've got to keep it real low and aggressive. You can't take a lot of the higher end. You can't take the complex stuff. You can see how it's all kind of up front right there. So you got to do what you got to do if you want to get it off quick, get aggressive with it, and get that recursion in there for extra hits. I think that's the only way to fly right there. But I hope you liked it, because yeah, if you're swimming upstream against the worst decks you've ever seen, I feel you, man. Should we do Shakedown Breakdown right now, or should we barrel duty for all villains? Yes, this is true. Many such cases. Teresian Light Shitter. We're gonna do something easy next stream, guys. Holy shit, we're gonna go. We're gonna do like Mono Red or fucking Boros Insanity or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I'm tired of fucking swimming upstream. Every fucking deck is a swim upstream, man. It's terrible, terrible. Do you know how many times we fucking fought Azorius tonight? Like 50. Like probably at literally 50 Azorius games tonight. Let's see. Just with this deck, we fought Azorius 1, 2, 3, 4 times with this deck. With Event Horizon, we played against it 1, 2, 3 times. With End of the World, we played against it twice. And with down bad, we played against it 1, 2, 3 times. Like, it's a fucking mess, dude. It's terrible. All right, I have time. Let's do the No, I haven't seen any. I have seen Mono White Azorius. I've seen Mono White Life Gain, Azorius, Green Stompy, and Kona Omniscience. Those are the main ones. But I haven't been on a run with any deck. I don't think that there's anything breaking through right now that's like the breakout deck. I haven't been on a run in I don't know how long.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All right. What's Trex's favorite card? Demand answers. You do shore up. Know where to run. Oh my goodness, it's the Philius, the Killius, the #1 chilliest. Welcome. Hey, what's up, Lich? I can't wait to see stupid free artifacts flying around with Doc Ock, Lady, and Mono Blue. Yeah, I think people are realizing that Lady Ock is terrible. That's the one. Meretta. One away from nice. Oh, I know. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. We were one away from nice. We were this close to greatness. Hey, what's up, Mr. Maniacal? We're just putting our finishing touches on our Mayhem deck here. Where's Long River Pull? Into the Flood Maw. Yeah, you could do that. Murata and Cryogenic Radic. Yeah. It's this one. This is Lady Ock. Murata. Yeah, she just craps out artifacts. Artifacts, you see the thing is, artifacts we're not in a good place. Here's the thing that you guys aren't understanding. This is a 1,000 IQ play, okay? Artifacts weren't in a good place, all right? That's what you need to understand. They needed help. They really, really needed help being fucking insanely powerful because, as it were, they were not powerful enough. And they needed to be fucking, they needed to go from S tier to triple S plus tier. So that's why Wizards decided to put a bunch of fucking, that's why Wizards decided to put a bunch of fucking stuff in there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of the reason. Do. We got villain cards and we got villain vampire cards, E-Philly. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out E-Philly, the Philliest, the killiest, the #1 chilliest. E-Philly. Boom. Does Trex still stream? Yeah, Trex is doing some stuff right now. He's getting it together. He's had some stuff going on in his life, I think, and he is he'll be back to raiding soon. How you doing, Lich? Gobbler, welcome. Also, Gobbler, did I see in chat that you said you're at work? Are you watching me at work? That's pretty fucking baller, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do that. Okay. All right, we're going to do a shakedown breakdown real quick, and then we're going to hang it up. We did a really long stream for y'all tonight. For some reason, Gobbler, I have he's a Gobbler sitting there with his phone, with his, like, feet up on his desk. And, like, outside of his office, there's, like, people running by yelling with stacks of paper and something's on fire. And he's like, fuck. I'm fucking bored wipe. Just not paying attention to what's... Yeah, he's just got, like, a high-res vest on. There's, like, a warning light going off somewhere, and he's like, oh, counterspell. Oh, he's got him. Okay, yeah. His watch beeps and his shift is over and he just walks out. Did I tell you that there was a guy he was watching me at work. He was pulling me up on his computer at work. And he got flagged because I guess he was typing in magic. He was like looking at my decks and doing research and chatting. And his keyboard logger or whatever at work was like, you were using the words summon, demons, magic, power, and this was very concerning to to our IT department. Burn, you were using a lot of these strange keywords, and he was like, it's so embarrassing to have to go in and be like, no, I was talking about a fantasy card game. It was not, it is way less nefarious than you're making it out to be. It's hey, what's up, Silent Man? I was watching from the office as well. Well, fantastic. Yeah, he got flagged for typing stuff into the, into chat and like researching cards while talking to me. So, good stuff right there. Good for him. All right, guys, we're going to do a shakedown breakdown right now. We're going to try to get it done quick. Yeah. You wrote Go for the Throat versus Murder, versus Cruel Sacrifice. Kill Everything. Yeah. You've really, Okay. Oh, Chris remembers that. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, here we go. Shakedown, breakdown, everyone. We're gonna shake it and quite possibly even break it. Yeah, you wrote "Go for the Throat" followed by "Deadly Cover Up," and then "How to Solve a Case." All right. Don't let your fleams be dreams. That's my advice to all of you. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka the Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. It's Mayhem time. You didn't think I was going to open up with a Mayhem deck? Villain J for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we go live, post new things, hit that notification bell so you be part of Notification Squad. Love to have you there right when we post anything new. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there. Share your deck with us. I'd love to see it. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to my AetherHub and you will find it. So that all being said, what are we talking about when we talk about Mayhem and King Flame, the only blue card in the deck? Well, Skittering Kitten is actually a really good addition to red, honestly. A 1/1 haste that lets you draw cards is super good. And it is a spider hero cat. Go figure. It is a cat that is a spider, and that's a hero. It's actually Masked Meower from the main set, from the Spider-Man set. You discard a card, you sacrifice, and you draw. With the amount of removal that you have, the amount of junk you might have in your hand, the fact that you can instantaneously always discard, activate Mayhem, and do whatever you need, along with having an aggressive hit like that, is actually really, really good. I do like that a lot. He's going to be our primary one-drop. So before we get to the main course, let's talk about our removal. I think it's going to be the simple package. 2 Strategic Betrayals for those emergency exiles and graveyard exiles. Now, Bitter Triumph, you know, is my personal favorite removal. The thing is about this time is that this is really, really useful because it can let you discard a card. And discarding a card is super important to Mayhem decks right now. Mayhem goes off by, you may cast this card from your graveyard if you discarded this card this turn. So you can basically get cheaper casting costs, kind of like Madness. You get cheaper casting costs if you discard cards. So Bitter Triumph is the main way to go on that. Bitter Triumph is going to let you destroy a card and discard, which is super, super useful. So those are going to be the 2 discards right there. As far as creatures go, well, here he is, everyone. Gobin, Gene Splice Savant. In the Spider-Man set, this is Green Goblin, despite the fact that he's blue. A human scientist villain. He cannot be blocked, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, he connives. And then, of course, you can transform him. 1 red, 1 black, and blue. The villain colors in 1 Grixis colors right there. You transform him, and he turns into Gobin. He turns into Fleam. Fleam, Gobin's creation. There he is, everyone. Don't let your dreams be Fleams. He is Magic Arena's maybe his new mascot. Look at that goober. That is an absolute goober right there. He is just a silly little guy. He is a goblin human villain for 1 red, 1 black, 1 blue, and 1 Grixis colors in 1. You can also just choose to cast this guy directly if you want. You can just cast in the other side of it if you want. It's a dual-sided. He is a 3/3 flying menace. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less. Each non-land card in your graveyard has mayhem. The mayhem cost is equal to its mana cost. So everything can be cast for mayhem. Mayhem is everywhere. He spreads mayhem like a madman. Which is really, really good, especially if you've activated Mayhem, everything can be cast out of your graveyard, which is a huge amount of recursion whenever you can get him right there. Whenever he also connives Conniving lets you discard, by the way. You draw a card, then you discard. If you discarded a non-land, you put a 1/1 counter. Being able to do that, even with Gobin, is going to be doing damage, steady, unblockable damage every single turn, and being able to activate Madness or Mayhem on every single turn. So just an all-around solid mythic rare right there. Even if you're never really even going to flip it, Gobin is a really good blue card, generally speaking. So we're going to talk about discarding, and we're going to talk about all the things that we want here. Timeline Crawler actually was kind of the piece of this deck that was needed to come together. The reason being is this guy can be discarded at no problem. He can be discarded easily, safely, and we don't care. 2 black, 2/2, Haste, Strix, Warlock. Whenever you cast this card from your graveyard, use its warp ability. You get to warp for 1 black. You can cast it from the graveyard. So it doesn't matter. If you discard it, you can cast it from the graveyard for 1 black and 2 life, and if it dies again, you can bring it back. So I never have a problem having something in my hand where I'm like, oh, I don't want to toss that away. That's too good. Timeline Color is a very good thing to throw away, to discard, and then replay again right there. Quint's Insight. We have the Loxodon himself, 1 red and 1 enchantment. At the beginning of your first main phase, you discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Very, very useful. I don't know why it says if. I guess you have to have something in your hand. You discard whatever you have, and if you play a land card, whenever you play a land or cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this enchantment deals 1 damage to each opponent. We love to see that right there. It does a little bit of damage and enhances the Mayhem ability right there. I think 3 Quint's Insight is fine, but pinging somebody for playing stuff from anywhere other than your hand is really cool. Timeline Color does 1 damage to your opponent playing anything in Mayhem. Yeah, it's really, really good that way. Yeah, so Quint's Insight's a really good one. Our first Mayhem card right here is going to be Kinvi Orb Weeder. This is a Spider Human Hero. 1 red, 1 black, 2/1 Menace Spider Human Hero. I believe this is, what is his name? It's the Crimson Web. What is it called? I can't remember. I'll have to tell you what the name is in a second. The Spider-Man name. It doesn't matter. It's a 2/1 menace. Whenever it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and its Mayhem is so flexible. Couldn't be more flexible. Play a black or a red and 1 mana. Basically, getting a 3/1 menace out on the board for 1 mana is super, super good. Like, I know it's a legendary and you can only have 1 out at a time. But it's actually super good. Oh yeah, Scarlet Spider. It's Kane, Scarlet Spider, Spider Human Hero. That's what it is going to be right there. So super good Madness card right there. Mayhem card. I keep saying Mayhem because it's very similar. Ruzik, booed but victorious. This is going to be a Goblin villain. Yeah, we have the Villainy here. 1 black or 1 red. 2 of them. Black or red, any combination, very flexible casting cost right there, of course. And 1, look at how jacked that Goblin is. He is absolutely flexing, dude. Goblin Villain, legendary creature, a 5/4 for 3. A lot of meat on the bones right there. With the Mayhem cost of flexible red or black, and 2, I love the flexible costs right there. Very, very nice. Basically, what he does, every single turn at the beginning of your upkeep, you discard a card, and then you create a treasure token. So everyone hates him, but he's still making his money, and he's still getting the wins in. So he is also going to do something like Quint's Insight, which is why I think we only need 3 and 3, which is basically discard, activate your Madness, and then create a treasure token. Be careful with him, because he can make sure that you have no cards in your hand if you're not careful. So make sure that you are getting him down in the way that you want. And that you're not discarding a bunch of stuff. Be careful with him. You don't want to dump everything. So, oh, by the way, he's Ultimate Green Goblin. He's a Goblin villain. That's Ultimate Green Goblin. How do we make all of this discarding pay off? We bring back the 1 Amonkhet card that's good, Monument to Endurance. Artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You either draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses 3 life. With the amount of steady discarding that we're going to be doing with this deck continually, with Mayhem and all of our triggers, this is going to be a big, big hit right here. Being able to keep a steady flow of cards into your hand and making people lose life on top of Quints, you can do, 3 or 4 life a turn. You can hit people by discarding anything that you want, and of course casting things from anywhere else with Mayhem. So that is going to be a super big part of it. Monument of Endurance loves connive and mayhem and stuff like that. All the evil things that you can run and all the villainous moves that you can make. It really does like that. You get 2 of them out and you discard 1 and they lose 6 life. Like, that's ridiculous. That you're hitting so hard with that. Then finally, we're going to finish with Desecrex, Gift of Servitude. This is a symbiote villain. Can you guess who Desecrex is in the lore? I'll give you a second to guess, because it's pretty easy if you know who symbiote villains are, if you're familiar with Spider-Man. He is, in fact, Carnage, Crimson Chaos. He is a 4/3 trample. You can see that he is some sort of crazy monster who is reanimating everything. He is using his weird symbiote tendrils to reanimate things and throw them at people. Very, very cool stuff right here. His mayhem is cheap. I like that. He's normally a 4-drop, but paying only 2, 1 red and 1 black for a 4/3 trample that not only when it gets on the board brings something else back to the board is insanely powerful. Here is where a crazy amount of recursion comes in, because whenever it enters with a mana value 3 or less, you bring a card with a mana value 3 or less, which by the way is everything. Rizik, Gobin, Kisrit, Timeline Crawler, whatever you want. And this attacks each turn if able, and whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you sacrifice it. But the thing is, you just keep bringing it back. You just keep playing him, keep bringing it back, especially something like Timeline Caller. Bring it back, swing it in, and then you can play it again and again and again and again. Or Crinzy, and you can start a Mayhem chain. You do Desecrex into a Crinvy, and you discard again. So you've discarded this, you bring it out, you bring them out, you discard again, and you're hitting chains and chains of discard. It all kind of goes bing, 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 bing. If you get yourself set up with your mana, you get your line set up correctly with how you want to get your mayhem out, you can pull off some insanely crazy chains with this. Now let's look at this insane mana base right here. 1 blue, 2 black, and 3 red. Gloom Lake, Watery Grave, River Pyrebird, Spire Bluff Canals, Blazemire. The only things that I really want to point out is you do have to, Multiverse Passage is really good. That's a very good land card to invest in, because it becomes a basic land and you can pay 2 life, or it can come into tapped, which is super useful. Becoming a basic land is super useful for the Verges. So that is a very good synergy that you have there. Exclusive Nightclub is also a Mayhem card, by the way. It enters tapped, and whenever you cast it from your graveyard, you lose 2 life. So you can actually discard this card and play it from your graveyard by losing 2 life to get it onto the board, and that is full Grixis colors. We're also going to finish it off with a Starting Town, which is basically put it down and you pay anything and add any mana of any color. Very useful to have a good mana base right there, especially with triple colors off the rip right there. 23 creatures. We're all over the place, but we have a lot of villains. Believe it or not, man. Some heroes, but it's technically a villain deck, guys. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, it already is a villain deck, but it's even more of a villain deck. 4 instants, 2 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 24 lands, and a 2.3 average. We did flood a bunch. I think that maybe you could cut a land and be okay. You could probably cut 1 land. I'm hesitant to tell you to that. You could do what you want to do. Adjust it to how you see fit and what's going to work for you. Little bit of removal. I think the only thing you need to do with the sideboard, maybe some knockback or 3 steps ahead is a good counterspell. It's also a discard and draw. Tiny Bones is a great, each player discards a card as a 1 black. That's good. Nowhere to Run, Demand Answers, discard and draw. Super good for Mayhem. Wekdu is actually really good, the Midnight Hunter, because that's a good Mayhem card to play for 1 black. Decent, not great, but he's an insect villain. And honestly, guys, I'm stocking Villainous Wrath anywhere. Villainous Wrath is insanely powerful board wipe that drains life away from people. And with the amount of Reanimator that we can pull with Timeline Color and Desecrex, I don't mind wiping the board, especially if we're in a pinch. So keep Villainous Wrath in mind as we go. We're going to spread the mayhem with King Fleam himself. Don't let your fleams be dreams. Here we go. Let's get into it. All right, guys. That was a long-ass stream for your face right there, man. We wasted a lot of time, but we did it. We did it, folks. We did it. Thank you all for coming. We're going to raid you out right now. Thanks for the W stream. Oh, of course, no problem, man. We're gonna send you off on your way. And who do we want to go see tonight? We'll go see Nib City. How about that? Goodbye, everyone. Good night and farewell. Guys, if you haven't seen my latest video, please go check that out. The link is going to be right there. We'd love to have you give it a like. We're almost at 100 likes. I'd love to have it hit 100 likes. We're almost there. So thank you so much for coming, guys, and I really do love spending time with you. I want you to know, hey, what's up, Mr. Maniacal? Whenever I say I'm frustrated with Magic, it's you guys that make it worth it. Hey, what's up, Death5124? Welcome to the show. It's hanging out with you guys that makes this worth it. It's not the games, it's not the Magic, it's being with y'all, hanging out and having a good time. That's what makes this fun. So thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate everything y'all do, and that you come every single night and hang out with me. So I feel lucky to do that. And don't ever think it's against you that I don't like streaming. It's just the game that gets me, and it's the board wipes and the counter spells. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.